welcome to my channel. Today is my first ever YouTube video and I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I never really do this. Is my first time ever doing YouTube, so if I'm like stuttery or whatever, just ignore it please, because this is like my first time. Like I said, I never edited or never like made a video, talked to people on a camera. Like it's just like I don't know what to talk about or anything, so just like try to help me as much as you can. Please don't make fun of me. It's my first time, so I'm gonna just try my best, and however it comes out, it's gonna come out. And yeah, I'll look back on this when I'm like maybe older, and yeah, at least I did it for the experience. So today I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial, like I said, and I'm gonna be doing my 2023 makeup. My makeup changed a lot through the years. Like I used to just wear mascara and concealer. Now I just wear full face of makeup and lashes, and yeah, so just let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is moisturize your face. So what I use is the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I have like dry to normal skin, so then you just rub it in for skin prep. I don't use a primer, guys, because like I don't have any silicone based products like that are primers, so I just moisturize my face really good. And yeah, so I will be back when I'm on the next step. Okay guys, so I'm back, and the next step is my eyebrows. So what you're gonna want to do is take your eyebrow brush your eyebrows first. I need to get my eyebrows done, but school's coming up and I'm trying to get them as much grown out as I can so I can get them freshly waxed. So yeah, and I'm gonna do a back to school Shein haul, and I'm gonna do a get ready me for the first day of school. But for right now, I have this e.l.f. brow pencil. This is what I use for my eyebrows. So you're just gonna open it, do the end, and just go like this. Just how dark you want them. I don't really do them too dark because, like, I don't know. But I will be back when one eyebrow is done, or both. Okay guys, I'm done with one eyebrow. This is how it turned out. This is the other one. I don't really do too much to my eyebrows, so yeah. And yeah, so I'm gonna be back when I do this one. Okay guys, so I'm back. These are how my eyebrows came out. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is get a concealer. Most of my products are gonna be from the drugstore. This concealer that I have is from Ulta, but like this is like the only thing that's not drugstore. So it's I'm gonna use the Born This Way concealer in the shade Nude. And so I open this, and then I put it on my hand like this. I don't know if you can see, but like this. And then I take my carving brush so that I can carve my eyebrows, and I just take a brush like this, and then I dip it into my hand, and then I just carve my eyebrows. So I will be back when I have one eye carved. Okay guys, so I'm back. This is how I carve my eyebrows, but I don't like take my time on them because like they're gonna get blended out anyways. So this is the type of brush that I use to blend out my concealer. And guys, I use a beauty blender, but not as much. I just started recently using brushes because I don't know why. Actually, I just started. So then I take a brush like this, a fluffy brush. It's an eye brush. It's from Five Below. And then I just take it and I just fluff it out like this. And then you blend it really well. And also I do one eyebrow at a time, so like the other product doesn't dry while I'm doing this one. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back, and this is how I blended it out for now. It's not completely blended, but this is how it's gonna be until I do the rest of my base. So I just do the same exact thing that I did to this eyebrow onto this side. So I will be back when both of them are done. Guys, so I am back, and if you guys hear anything in the background, I am so sorry. My family is here and my siblings are running around. Like, it's such a mess, but this is how my eyebrows came out. I know they're not like they're exactly the same size, but like I tried. But anyways, the next step is my foundation. I just use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in matte. They have a dewy one, but like I like a matte base better. Even though my skin is more on the drier side, I still like matte. But I know dry skin is for dewy, but it's fine because my makeup still looks good. Like my base comes out smooth. So I just open this and it comes out with like a tip like this, and then I put 2 stripes on each side and then a little dot on my forehead, because every time I do put a lot on my forehead, it's just a mess. So I just do that, and I take this brush. I got it from Marshalls. It's this brand. I don't know what it's called, but then I just do this all around my face. So if I can, I'll put the video in fast motion to show you how I blend it out. So I'll be back. Okay, so depending on how you like your base, like more full coverage, you can add more. I'm gonna add a little bit more on my forehead, like a little bit, and then add 2 more lines on each, well, 1 more line on each side. So I'll be back when this is blended. Okay guys, so this is how my base is looking so far, and after I do that, I take my Born This Way concealer again, and I just put a little bit more on my hand, and then I take the same brush that I carved my eyebrows out with, dip it in there, and then I just put lines like this going up like that, and then I do the same on the other side like that, and I just let that sit for a second. And depending on how it might come out, I might do it with a beauty blender sometimes, but I also might do it with a brush, the same brush that I use to carve my eyebrows out. So but if I use it like with a brush, I pat it a little bit and I drag it down so it doesn't go completely into my crease. So then I go up like this, and I'll do the other side with a damp beauty blender, guys. You always use a damp beauty blender. But guys, I am not a professional makeup artist, so please just ignore if you guys think I'm doing something wrong. Just ignore it. So I'm gonna use the beauty blender on this side. I need to go wet this, so I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and it's a little damp, so then I just start in from the corner, drag it down like I said. And guys, I'm looking at a mirror right now, so if it looks like I'm not looking directly at you, it's because I'm looking at a mirror. But like, you dab it up but make sure you have, when you dab it, you like have a light hand, like you're not putting too much pressure. So yeah, this is how it turns out with the brush side and the beauty blender side. I don't know which side I like better, but I'm just gonna do each side with the damp beauty blender to go over it. So then after you do that, you take whatever setting spray that you like. I use the e.l.f. Stay All Night setting mist, and I just spray my face. And then I let that dry down. And while that dries down, I get my bronzer ready. I use the NYX Wonder Stick, the 2-sided one, with the bronzer and the highlighter. I don't use the highlighter, but I use the bronzer. So then I just open it, and then I put the bronzer here, here, here. and these spots, I used to put it down here, but like I couldn't really like blend it down here to see, because when like I would take pictures, I would see that there was a line right here, so I don't do that. And I also don't contour my nose, guys. I can't. It's like something that I've been working on, but I really just can't. But after that, you take a bronzer brush, or any brush that you blend your bronzer with. This is by, I have no idea what this is called, but this is it. So then you blend out the bronzer as much as you can. So in an up and down motion or a dragging down motion, whatever motion works best for you. So I will be back when all this is blended. Okay guys, so I'm back. This is how the bronzer came out, or the contour came out. It looks pretty good, but don't worry about the bottom. You will fix that up with bronzer in a second. But after I do the bronzing stick, I take the bronzer, like I said, and I go in with the darkest shade. I use the Maybelline New York Master Bronzer and Highlighter Kit. This is what it looks like. Guys, some of my makeup is crusty, so please don't mind that. And I go in with the same brush, and then I just go into this dark shade, and I just go over the contour with the bronzer. Like this. So I will be back when I do all around, like all this. So I will be back. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. I just like made my face like have a little bit of color brought back into it. So after I do all that, I go in with powder. Finally, first I go in with Maybelline Fit Me in shade 220, the pressed powder. So then I take my Circle Beauty blender, because I got some triangle ones, but they didn't come in yet. So I take this, and then I do this, and then I pat it on the front of my hand, and then I just go into my under eyes first, and then I just go up the same like way that I dragged it. And then I do the same to the other eye, and then I do it in the T-zone and right here. So I will be back when I finish this step. Okay, so I'm back. This is how the pressed powder came. After I go in with the pressed powder, I go in with the loose baking powder. So I take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder. Like I said, all this is from the drugstore, guys. So I just open it, and then I pour some into the back of this lid, and then like this. Then I take the same sponge and I flip it the other side. Then I take some, I pat it on the back of my hand like I did with the pressed powder, and I drag it here. And then I do the same to the other side. Then I put some up here. And then I do my under eyes. Okay guys, so I'm back. This is how I bake. It's not the prettiest like everyone else's. And I'm sorry for looking at the mirror, guys. I'm just so used to it. I never film, especially the back of my camera. So I'm sorry for that. So after I bake, I go in with some blush. So I use the Milani blush in the shade, that shade, I don't know how to say that. And then I just open it, and then I take this brush, it's called brightening brush. I don't know what that means, but I use it for a blush. And then I just do it on my cheekbones, right under the bake. It might wipe some of your bake off, but it's fine. You're gonna take it off, brush it off anyways. So I just take the blush and I put it right here on both sides of my cheek, and I put it on my nose after I wipe the bake off. So this is what I do, where I place the blush like this. I don't really put that much blush, but I do at the same time. Like, this is a lot, but it's also not. I also sometimes bring it up to under my eye, like right here. But today I'm not gonna bring it under my eye. I'm gonna bring it under this harsh line right here, so it's not gonna show that much. So that's where I put my blush. So next step, I'm gonna take off my bake. So I will be right back. To take off my bake, I use this brush. I always use the same brushes, guys. This is a complexion brush. So I just take this and I just wipe it off. Okay guys, this is what I look like when I wipe my bake off. It might leave some harsh lines, but it's fine. Sometimes it looks cute. Sometimes if you don't like it, then you can take it back into your bronzer brush and just fix it up a little bit like this. Just pat it on there, those lines, and it should take it right away. But after I do that, I do eyeliner. So this is an optional step. You don't have to do it, but I do tight line under the eye, and then I just do a baby wing, like a baby wing. Like when I mean baby, I mean baby. But so I take this eyeliner from e.l.f. This is what it's called. I don't know if it has a shade or not, but I do this to do under my eye. So let me see if I can get this on the camera. Be careful so you don't poke your eyes, because then your eyes will start to get watery. So I do my under eye. This is how it turns out when I do my bottom line. So then I take this CoverGirl liquid liner, this, and then I need my mirror for this, guys. So I'm sorry if you guys see it, but I use the side that zooms in really good, and then I just be very careful with liquid liner. If you want to do it with the same liner that you did under your eyes, then that's totally fine. I used to do that in one point in my life, but I will. So then you follow your under eye. So you see this, you just go up with that, like that, and then you fill it in after. So I will try to show you guys, but I don't know if I can. Like that. It's not perfect, but it's something. So then you take this, like you get, and then you put another line on top, like this. And then you just fill in that blank space. And then you just fix it to how you like it and you prefer it. So I will be back when I do both sides, because you just repeat exactly what you did on this side. And it might not turn out the exact same, like it might look different on one side than the other, but it's fine. Nobody's really paying that much attention. So I will be back. And guys, I messed up terribly on this side. So what I like to do is I take a cotton pad from out of here. I wait for it to dry. I dry it on this side, I let it dry, and then I like to scrape it off. And you don't have to take it off fully. You can take it off like I did. I left a little bit on there. So then I just try to do it again, and hopefully I don't mess up this time. Okay guys, so this is how this eye turned out. I don't really like it, but that's fine. Your makeup is not always going to be looking the best, but try your best still. So after I do liner, I go in with lashes, and this is like the second to last step. So not the second to last, the third to last step. So after I do that, I take this lash glue that I got from, I don't know, but it's Airedale lash glue, and today I'm gonna be doing these lashes. They were given to me, so I don't know exactly where they're from, but guys, this is the important part. If you never put lashes on, make sure you take it out and you measure your eye first. You measure it and then you cut it to your eye length. So I'll be back when I get my scissors. So I'm back. I just use whatever scissors I find, and I take about this much off, and then I measure it again to see. But make sure you have a mirror for this that like zooms in so you can see. It's still a little too long, so I am going to cut some more, like this. And it shouldn't mess up your lash. It still should be looking cute. Like, so then you measure it again. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. I think I might have cut a little bit too much on this side, but that's totally fine. So you're gonna want to do the same exact thing you did to this lash, to the other lash. So I will be back when I have both my lashes, guys. So after you get both your lashes cut, like I did, you're gonna want to take some mascara. So I'll be back when I get my mascara. This is the mascara I use. You can use whatever mascara you want. Now you just open it and then you can curl your lashes too, but I don't curl my lashes anymore because it rips out my lashes. So I just put it on the tips of my lashes, not the root. And once you do that to both lashes, now you can start applying your lashes. Sometimes it might be easier for people to do with tweezers, but for me, I just do it with my fingers because I feel like I can control it more. So the first lash I'm gonna do is on this eye. Take the lash glue and then you apply it to the line. This line. And now you want to wait until it gets sticky. Sometimes I usually just put it on straight away. I don't know. I'm sometimes impatient, so yeah, if you want, you can wait, or if not, you can just put it on, start practicing, and put it on. So I am going to blow it, and I'm gonna put it on my eyelash. It might take you a couple of tries, but it takes me usually a couple of tries, but today it wants to go on right away. That's so amazing, you guys. So this is how one lash came out. Surprisingly, it was pretty easy to put on. So now I did do the exact same thing that I did on this side. On this eye, I'm back with both of the lashes on, and this is how it turned out. So next step in my makeup routine is highlighter. This is the highlighter that I use, Brighten Me Baby. I got this as a hand down by my aunt because she has a lot of makeup. So I just take these two, do it, and I just put it on my eyebrow right here on both sides. I don't put it on my nose anymore because it makes me look too shiny. I don't like that. And so this is how my makeup turned out. So now I have to do my lip combo. So this is what I use. I use this liner by NYX and in the shade Nude Truffle. And then I use this one in the shade. What's the shade? So I use this in the shade Mauve, like I said. Oh, wrong one, this one. And I outline my lips with Truffle. All around, so I will be back when all this is done. Okay guys, so I outlined my lips with Truffle. Now I fill it in a little bit with Mauve. that is my lip color. I just take this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Spiked Toffee and put it in the middle like this. And that is my makeup routine. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, my first ever YouTube video, and I hope you guys come back to watch more whenever I make more. So please like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Bye guys.